Devastating missiles are now crossing the Gulf. And now, the war has openly and undeniably begun. First, Tehran will be hit. Then, a fierce and widespread revenge will be exacted everywhere, from the heart of Washington to the streets of Tel Aviv. The leaders have deliberately chosen this path of extreme escalation. They have struck directly at the core command centers and the very symbols of authority and power. Tehran's reaction was as if it were facing an attempted coup. Consequently, their response wasn't just a declaration, but outright fire. Missiles were launched towards bases stretching from Kuwait to Qatar, the UAE, and Bahrain. The entire Gulf region became a front line. Air defenses performed the impossible. But every objection means that something has gone wrong somewhere. This is our leverage. You don't need to destroy the world's oil. You just need to terrify them. The war did not begin today. It has been ongoing since 1979, sanctions, sabotage, and proxy wars. It was only today that the mask finally fell. Then came the truly shocking surprise. An Israeli official announced that Khamenei had passed away and his body was discovered. This changes absolutely everything. For when the pyramid's apex vanishes, those beneath it will fight fiercely to claim its position. That's why the Gulf has endured these blows, not merely for destruction, but to compel everyone to unequivocally choose a side. This precisely is the insidious trap. Every single response demands an even greater one, and to cease action now appears to be an undeniable defeat. And then, the critical crossroads inevitably arrives. Iran will either double down to assert its control, or it will fracture and crumble in a bitter struggle for succession. This morning, Israel described the events as a preemptive strike, and the United States quickly joined in. Within just a few hours, Iran's missiles had struck all of its neighboring countries. War doesn't just devastate people, it also severely impacts vital ports, drives up prices, and spreads widespread panic. On February 28, 2026, this escalated into a regional war. Israel continues its aerial bombardment, and Iran continues to strike all parties involved. But what will happen after that?